Our mission at Seawall is to reinvent the real estate industry. 11 years ago, we set out to do the impossible, which was take a collapsing old factory and turn it into affordable housing for teachers and collaborative office space for nonprofits.
My name is Susan Malone. I'm the Executive Director of Wide Angle Youth Media. Wide Angle provides media education to young people in Baltimore so they can cultivate their stories and amplify their voices. And we go all the way up to age 24, really helping young people navigate that career pathway so that we can place them in jobs and find really high quality work that they want to be a part of. With wanting to grow, we found that the real estate market was really limited in terms of where nonprofit space was available to organizations. And that's when Seawall Development came to us and said, we're going to break ground on a new space that's really going to put nonprofits forward, and we're going to be looking at all the areas of need that you might have.
A friend of ours brought us to the corner of Howard and 26th Street and walked us through this 100,000 square foot collapsing old tin can manufacturing facility. All of our trusted friends and advisors told us we were nuts to even consider doing anything here. This neighborhood hadn't had any investment in over 70 years. We had a $16 million gap in financing on a $22 million project. It was insurmountable.
Enterprise as an organization is in the business of investing in places where capital does not naturally flow. Somebody has to take that first risk. New Markets is the kind of program that allows you to take that first risk. We provided a New Markets tax credit allocation for Miller's Court to happen. We appreciated the desire to provide housing that was affordable for teachers coming into the community. And then the notion of having nonprofit programs supporting the school system co-located was just incredibly powerful.
As accounting professionals, those of us at CohnReznick can easily get lost in the numbers behind the audits and the tax returns and the financial models that we deliver. It's incredibly rewarding to take a step back and realize that we help clients like Seawall develop and strengthen communities all over the country. Every day, we're changing people's lives in a positive way.
Miller's Court's spectacular. It's provided this awesome opportunity for nonprofits to take big risk and to grow and to collaborate. I'm thinking of groups like Wide Angle Youth Media that's already on its 4th expansion because of the spectacular work that they're doing with Baltimore City school kids.
By moving into the space in Miller's Court, we were able to really grow and thrive. Our budget has doubled twice since we've moved in. We've also doubled the number of young people that we are serving. What Seawall Development did is they really created a space in Miller's Court where education nonprofits could come together and not just have the office space that they need, but they have other amenities like we have a beautiful courtyard, we have training rooms, we have a kitchen where we can have healthy meals and suppers for our students. Our young people feel at home and they feel safe here, and that means so much to us.
Wide Angle really helped me venture into my own career, not only by hiring me and paying me as a part-time staff, but also pushing me out to other internships and production houses to help me launch my own career.
This project highlights what it means to have a catalytic investment. Miller's Court was the catalyst for what has occurred through the rest of this community. Our New Markets investment here allowed more traditional financiers to be able to say, this is a place where we can invest.
When we invest in a project like this, we hope for it to be catalytic and transformative. Transformation includes everyone in the community. It respects the history and the existing residents while also bringing in those new opportunities to add to the fullness of the fabric of that community.
11 years later, we're doing projects without New Market tax credits because the community is at a point that it can support that. We thought that the Miller's Court project was going to be a one-off, but based on the relationships and trust that were built in the beautiful community of Remington, we just started along this path of helping them to realize their dreams through the built environment. Remington Row provides a real walkable urban boulevard with workforce housing apartments above, ground floor shops and retail, pharmacies and doctor's offices, and the little barber shop on the corner, the little flower shop, and all these things that the neighborhood knew that they deserved.
And when you see projects that see the success that Miller's Court has seen, it really makes it worthwhile for all of us. Those deals that are the hardest to do tend to be the ones that you love the most and have made the largest impact.
We have found this to be an amazing revitalization of a neighborhood. It is equitable and it is inclusive, and this is how community development is done when you want to make sure that all of the folks who have been there are able to remain and benefit from the new investment.
It's important to continue the work of the New Markets Tax Credit Program because there's so many communities out there that need that catalyst like we've seen here at Millers Court. As we push for permanency of the New Markets Tax Credit Program, it's vital that we let the CDFI Fund and our elected officials know the impacts of this program past the 7-year compliance period.
Without a doubt, we are not sitting here. Remington isn't what it has become if the New Market Tax Credit Program did not exist. They have major catalytic impact as far as bringing complicated and important projects to life.